UFC 202 featured one of the most heavily anticipated rematches in UFC history, and the in-cage action lived up to every bit of the hype. Conor McGregor and Nate Diaz turned out to be a Fight of the Year candidate, and a trilogy could very well be on the horizon. But the main event wasn't the only incredible moment at Las Vegas' T-Mobile Arena, so let us take you inside what really mattered at UFC 202. In the night's co-main event, light heavyweight knockout artist Anthony Johnson staked his claim for a title shot with a devastating 13-second finish of Glover Teixeira. While the bout was expected to be a slugfest, Rumble needed just one massive uppercut and a nasty shot on the floor to seal the win. Afterward, Johnson said he expects a rematch with UFC light heavyweight champion Daniel Cormier, and that it will go differently than when the two met at UFC 187. How do you feel that fight goes this time?
A lot different, you know. DC's a hell of a champion. It's an honor to fight him again, you know. I'm looking forward to it.
Donald Cowboy Cerrone insists he still has eyes on a lightweight title shot, but the welterweight division seems to be treating him pretty well right now. Cerrone flashed solid wrestling skills and devastating striking as he put away Rick Story in the second round. Cerrone is now 3-0 in 3 fights at 170 pounds and has scored $50,000 performance bonuses in all 3 of the contests. Afterward, he said this one was perhaps the most special of that run because he survived some difficult circumstances to net the win.
Just woke up, worst headache I've ever had, man. I just couldn't, all day I was just laying in bed, tired, my shoulders were sore, I don't know, just everything that was going wrong. I forgot my damn key to my Harleys. My fucking Harley's out there stuck now, and it's just a fucked up day. And it's in the back, you know, talking with Greg, trying to figure out, like, get going. It's just like grinding metal, man, trying to get through first gear, man. I couldn't do it. And Greg's like, this is what we train for, man. Beat someone on your worst day, so go out there and fucking get it done. Beat the storm, cowboy, so it was good.
But UFC 202, of course, was all about the main event, and the grudge match delivered on expectations and then some. Once again, it was McGregor who had success early, using speed and movement to rush out to an early start. As time wore on, the difficulty of finding a bigger man began to take its toll, and McGregor tired, allowing the always durable Diaz to mount a comeback. But McGregor dug deep, showing improved takedown defense and impressive heart as he weathered the storm and mounted some offense of his own to just edge things out on the judges' scorecards.
You know, this was a hell of a important fight for me. Everyone, from the media to the fighters, wrote me off this one. So they tried to say, if I lose this one, I'm done. They tried to discredit the fact that I'm going up in weight. He was 25 to 30 pounds heavier than me. I don't care what anyone says. He was a big boy in there. He was easily 190 pounds. I was 167 leaving for the fight, and I was saying to myself, I need to eat, try and get up at least over 170. But I've no doubt he was about 190 in there. It was a hell of a fight. I feel I have more skills, but boy is he one tough motherfucker. He keeps on walking forward. He took every shot. I dropped him multiple times. He just keeps coming. His face was bust open, and he's still coming forward. But I learned from the last contest. I stayed calm. I bounced the shots off my shoulders. I stayed tight in the pocket. I knew I was going to have that moment where he was going to be in my face and dig his forehead under my chin and start unloading. So I cut shots and deflected shots and then hit him to the body a couple of times, and it turned the momentum again in my favour. But it was a hell of a fight. He's a hell of a competitor. The whole lot of it brought out the best in me. It forced me to look at myself truly.
These two rivals may meet again down the line, though a lightweight affair would seem to be the most likely scenario. For now, Saturday's result showed once again why Diaz is always must-watch TV when he steps in the cage, while McGregor proved he's more than just flash, showing true grit and earning an emotional victory. And that's what really mattered at UFC 202.